You ever get home after a long day of tailgating people in your Dodge Ram, park it in the driveway and take a look and think, damn, this thing is too big. So you go on the marketplace, you look for a Tacoma or a Ranger, it finally shows up at your house, still too big. I got the solution for you, right here. This bad boy is a 1998 Daihatsu Hi Jet Super Jumbo. Yes, that's the real name of this truck. It's a 3-cylinder, 650cc, 45 brake horsepower with 16 foot-pounds of torque. It's actually a 5-speed manual gearbox. It has 4x4 high and low. So you could take this bad boy up into the mountains when the zombies come. You could run from, I don't know, who do people run from these days? The government? It has 14-inch Watanabe wheels on it. Album cover. So this is the biggest tire you can actually put on the front of these things and have full crank right and left. Fun fact, if you put a Hayabusa engine in this, you can wheelie this truck too, which I think is pretty cool. This is Japanese noodle house. Obviously, I mean, if you can't read that, learn how to read Japanese. If you actually measure out the box, probably fit about, if you level it out with the top, probably 164 packs of Mr. Noodles, so pretty good. And they're nice and light too, so with the 45 horsepower, you have no problem getting those noodles to where they need to go. With that being said, we'll take it out on the road and see how she performs. This thing's so funny. Oh my god, everything's so small in here. Alright, so we're gonna start this out. Apparently this thing has working AC. We're off. Alright, this thing is so funny. The nice thing about a truck this small is like I can literally slalom in and out of these poles here. Like it's so small, I can just go anywhere with it. I feel like this is why trucks like this are built in Japan, because I think if the roads there are so tight and there's people everywhere, you can just take it wherever you want to go, and it's manual and it looks sick, and I feel like people are probably pretty intimidated seeing this driving down the street. Like, you look at this truck, you know someone with a lot of money and a lot of power is driving it. And when I say a lot of power, I mean like 45 horsepower, a lot of power. And the one thing about right-hand drive vehicles I've learned recently, oh shit, fucking stiff suspension. The signal is where the wipers normally are. So when you first get into a right-hand drive vehicle, if you go to turn the signal, you're more than likely gonna turn the wipers on. So learn from me. My foot's to the floor. This thing is so gangster. You know, so I'm 6'3", 215 pounds. Like, I fit comfortably in this truck. Like, my arm out the window, no problem. Like, this is a comfortable truck to drive. I will say, like, I've driven a lot of supercars around, and I think this truck gets more looks than a Ferrari or a Lamborghini. It's just so unique. Like, people have seen Lambos, people have seen Ferraris, but you don't really see stuff like this on the road, ever. Unless you're in Japan, right? If you are in a rush, like if you really need your noodles fast, I would probably put a bigger engine in this, because 45 horsepower, like if you need noodles now, you're not gonna get them now. You're gonna have to wait a little bit. You know, let's see if I can, where's this guy? Yeah, you can't just downshift and pass somebody with 45 horsepower. It doesn't work. It's pretty, like, you got literally a hardwood table here. I feel like if you needed to pull over and eat some noodles, you probably could do that on this little table. This mirror is huge, I will say. I love that. I always just forget that it's even there. Like, it looks like it has a screen built in. There's a lot of height in this. So one thing I did learn about these trucks in doing some homework is that the parts are actually pretty readily available. Like, if you need parts for this, they're not hard to get, because these trucks are everywhere in Japan. You know, I think these are normally single cab trucks, and this one has the extended cab on it. So all the other parts are basically the same. Oak steering wheel, oak dash. It's pretty fancy. A 650cc engine. I mean, it's a 3-banger. So that explains the 45 horsepower. People are just literally almost getting into accidents looking at this thing. I don't know if you guys have seen the video of the bus driver who shifts like this, but I'll insert the video, and I really feel like that guy right now. Because it's just, the shifter is so light and tiny, and just the way it's placed. And look, idiots like this, they just bike in the middle of the road. It doesn't even matter. I can just drive right by them, and I'm still well within my lane because this thing's so small. That chick just laughing her ass off looking at this thing. She's intimidated, that's all. So you know the whole theory of guys who drive huge jacked up trucks are always overcompensating for something? Yeah, I think this truck speaks for itself. Oh, 911. 45 horsepower, 16 foot-pounds of torque. If you got 6 cinder blocks and tied them together, you could tow them with this truck. Think about that. So this is a work truck. That's why in Japan, you'll see a lot of these on construction sites because they do a lot of the heavy lifting for these companies who need to bring a lot of, cement barriers, all the big shit they need to bring to the job sites. They use these. What a gorgeous day. It's a gorgeous day to be in a Daihatsu. Oh, bikinis are out, sun's shining, people are out biking. Crackheads are out, bad drivers are out. Summer in Kelowna, baby. These trucks can be referred to as Kei Trucks too. I don't know where that name comes from. I think because they're okay, It's like, man, build this truck for me, okay? And then they just became known as Kei Trucks, which makes sense to me. Horn works. Oh, somebody's smoking reefer. So I'd say the ride quality is about a 4 out of 10 on the comfort scale. Probably a 10 out of 10 on the racetrack if it had more power. That guy just looked. He's probably old and racist. He remembers seeing these trucks at Pearl Harbor, so he probably remembers these trucks fairly well. Rest in peace to all the victims of that. That's pretty fucked. So I was driving down the highway the other day and I saw a bumper sticker that said, "I want to kiss every bug, but they're too small and my lips are too strong." What the fuck does that mean? Like, why would you put that on your car? Oh, 16 foot-pounds of torque. You really feel off the line. That's foot to the floor everywhere I go. So I was talking to the owner. He said $40 in this thing will get him through a full week. I smell burning. I don't like that. Driving other people's vehicles, it stresses me the fuck out. Especially something like this. Well, we're almost at our destination, so I can ask the owner what he thinks. If this is a normal smell, I don't know. Thankfully it's not super hot today, so it's cooling the engine down. It's actually a really nice cruiser to just like rip around in. If it's that cheap on gas, yeah, there's smoke in here. This is not good. This is clutch. Is this thing fucking on fire? Yo, I can smell burning. There's smoke. E-brake's off. I smell it right as I was turning onto the road. Really? Oh, yeah. Like it's coming from right there. What is that? Oh, it's a belt.
Okay. Yeah, actually.
Yeah, there's a belt. Here, come to this side. You can see it over here.
Does this have AC?
Yeah, it could
That
be.
looks like the AC compressor belt is what that looks like.
Oh, I had the AC on.
Oh, that's why, probably.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, because you were saying I had AC, so I was
It
like,
does,
oh.
but yeah, no, I haven't tried it this year yet.
So I guess it's just an
Yeah,
AC
it's-
belt then.
Yeah, it might have seized or something.
Oh, shit.
That's like what happened to my car right before we went for a van last year.
Fuck.
I had to cut the belt off of it.
So, crisis averted. That actually was my bad for turning the air conditioning on. The AC compressor had seized, so the belt melted itself off. Yeah, so that stressed me out, but now I know on old vehicles, don't turn the AC on. My foot's to the floor in 4th gear. Actually, this little thing handles pretty well on the back roads, I won't lie. This thing is so sick. Not much torque going up the hill though, that's for damn sure. One thing I will say, I wish you could move this for spirited driving, because my elbow keeps hitting it. Fucking road biker keeping up with us, that's a problem. Yeah. Just by the look on Ian's face, I know that was a sick clip. Right as the lake appeared. Ah, it's so nice driving this without the smell of burning fire. We're gonna do a little spirited rip here. I don't know how hard I can really push this. Like, is it like a car? Or is it still a little drive? I mean, it's so small. I guess it's probably fine to rip around corners, eh? Oh, yeah. The weirdest vehicle to just like go rip. Like, there's nothing in front of me. You can see it on the GoPro. Like, there's just, I'm face, oh, what a view. Damn. Oh, that's the Okanagan, ladies and gentlemen. We live in a beautiful city. What a time to be alive. Oh my God. Oh, I love this thing. Getting used to the right-hand drive is still a little wonky for me here. Woo-hoo-hoo! She rips, buddy. Foot to the floor, wide open. We got the sound of it on the wall. Woo! It's a nice little corner coming up here. Heel toe. Oh, heel toe actually works. Oh. If I'm like crouched down, it's because this mirror is so massive. When I'm coming down a left corner, I can't see anything because it's just in my way. Oh shit, is that a cop? Oh no, we're good. Just another asshole who buys a fucking Ford Explorer as a daily. All right, so that's a wrap on the 1998 Daihatsu Turbo Super Cummins diesel. Okay, what's it actually called? The 1998. Well, that's a wrap on the 1998 Daihatsu Hi Jet. I don't really know what I was gonna say next. I didn't think about it. I was just like, we gotta wait for these motors to leave. I had a blast driving it. There's actually, I didn't expect to leave today liking this thing as much as I did. The gearbox is tight, the clutch is great, suspension's great, the steering's great, the look is great, super unique. On the neck brake scale, I did say it was going to be a 6 out of 10, but I think we're going to upgrade that to a 7 out of 10, maybe even a 7.2 out of 10, because I think we did break a few necks today with it. We didn't burn it down. That was nice. I thought for a second there this might burn down, so that's always good. And then, yeah, so same as last video, if we get 1 like and 1 subscriber, we'll do another video. So you guys let us know in the comments what you want to see. Subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and we'll see you next week. There we go. One take wonder. The 1998 Daihatsu turbojet, turbo diesel, Cummins powered. 1998 Daihatsu turbojet, jumbo. I can't fucking figure it out. Let me write it down, and I'm gonna put it. 1998 Daihatsu Hi Jet Super Jumbo. Is this a noodle delivery truck? Is that why?
That's what we think, yeah.
Okay, yeah, so this is a Noodle House sticker. If you can't read this, learn how to read Chinese, first of all. Look at how many... Is it Japanese? Oh, it's so easy to get in and out of shit around here.
so funny. Where the fuck did he go? What the fuck?